All right, folks, welcome to Returners Hideout number 341. We are back. Happy Wednesday, and I am joined this week in the booth by Mr. Greg. Welcome, Greg, to stream.
Thank you for having me, John.
I guess I should say which Greg. There's a couple Gregs. I'm just like, Mr. Greg.
I'm the one, the only Mr. Greg.
That's right, that's right.
Every other Greg has a different title.
I'll tell you what, these days, actually, we're low on Gregs. So, thank you for keeping our quota nice and high, dude. So, we're good to go.
I do what I can, John.
But we have got 8 players here tonight. We're going to have a nice, clean 3 rounds. And let me tell you something about tonight's event, man. Apparently, you are in the hot seat, okay? Because I had 2 different people today try to reach out to me to get into this booth, and I said no. I said I've got reservations at the table tonight.
All right.
So I was like, man, all right, dude, it's popping off.
I called dibs.
That's right. I said rain check, you know. So I guess I look forward to some more guests here in the upcoming weeks, but it's always nice to have somebody come by, and it makes it a little easier for me to just chat about the games, and it keeps me more focused, dude, on sitting here and watching the games. Muhammad says table 2, please. For the champ? Okay. Alright, I guess we can go to table 2. Congratulations, Muhammad, on taking
Muhammad.
Dude, congrats, the MBM
Big
King.
W.
So I'll tell you what, I knew it early in the day, on the first day, that we were in trouble, because Muhammad had a new ring, dude. See, Muhammad had this powerful bright blue ring, dude, and he used to just like, it was his good luck charm all the time. We would make all these jokes about it, and then one day it literally just like spontaneously shattered. Like the gem on the ring just spontaneously shattered, and he posted it to social media, and it was like a whole thing. We were like, oh my god, he used all of the power up. When I saw him walk in with a brand new one of those suckers, I was like, we're all in trouble. Man, he's wearing an infinity stone on his hand, dude. Of course, Muhammad. No. Muhammad is one of the absolute most consistently performing players. When this man plays, when he's not quote-unquote retired, he is always doing well, making cut, and for years. Literally, as long as I've been playing this game. Which is since the beginning. So, Muhammad, this was well-deserved and hard-earned, and I am super happy to see you going 2 worlds. Now, when you're over there, just, you know, kick some butt, okay? Meanwhile, we got some games to watch tonight. He's requested table 2, and that's because it looks like a couple of his more local gamers, in fact, 2 gamers that I think he has played many times. We've got Brian versus Eric Zhang at table 2. So let's go over there, Greg, and see what's what.
All right.
And thank you, Dread.
I do want to check out
Sorry, go ahead. No, I was just saying thank you. I saw somebody congrats on the Nats event. Yes, thank you very much.
Yes. Got to give our props to Mr. Snugsy himself too.
Well, you know what? We got a little bit of a pass down, but we take those.
We absolutely do.
Top 8 with a deck inspired by my love for mono water, and then also this man Greg being like day one, like I think you're gonna like this.
I think I cracked the code on a deck that John would like, just like as soon as I saw that Omia spoiled.
Like I will like this. And not that I expect most people to understand the reference to my deck name, but it is absolutely a Final Fantasy XI Bard reference. And Olmia, of course, is a bard from Final Fantasy XI. So I'm all up in there. Yeah, I would say my favorite cards this set have been Olmia and Zoraljaw. So it's mostly a deck where I'm using those two cards as much as I can.
Those are some fantastic cards. And speaking of fantastic cards,
let's get this on the screen here. There we go. We're speaking of fantastic cards. Go ahead.
What we've seen so far looks like we got Chark up on top, and some Cat 13, some Rainbow Cat 13 going on maybe on the bottom here.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot more people just kind of going like hog wild on these rainbow decks recently. Like I saw multiple. I saw a gamer at some top tables. I'm saying, like, you know, obviously on the bubble. And didn't make it in, or you would have seen it online. But I saw Soiree. I saw old Dylan Camacho playing Soiree this weekend. I saw multiple, not just Sydney. I saw multiple Bards players, and it's kind of funny because I feel like recently, like there's been a Chaos Arc list or two that have been getting more popular, and I feel like I'd be scared to play all these rainbow decks, man.
Yeah, I mean we're seeing Water Lightning Chark coming out in some places too. You know. Some absolutely strong Chark lists going up against some interesting rainbow lists nowadays.
Yeah, it is really funny how we talk about it a lot here because we see it so much. How many different Water Lightning variants there are, like how many viable, completely different decks there are with Water Lightning, and even some of them how look really familiar but are different, and like the number of people as we were playing. This weekend who would see me play a first couple of cards and be like, oh, Chaos Arc. And I'd be like, yeah. I was like, oh man, you know, I always act like they're right or something, you know, like, or like, oh, you got me or something. You know, like, it's still Chaos Arc in here. People who know I'm allergic to that many light and dark cards.
Man, the number of turn one plays that I made in Raleigh that people thought I was on NBM. I was like, yeah, something like that. And then, you know, turn two, it's obviously Scions, but sometimes you just let them think what they want to think.
That's right. All right, let's go. Let's see, Brian, and that's not Richie. This is Eric. I'm getting my names up here, man. I'm behind. Eric is a. All right.
All right, here comes Hope. We love this Hope being able to basically just do anything you want in these Cat 13 lists.
Oh, well, this guy's going to get you all set up, right? So if this is truly this rainbow deck with this Hope in it, likely we're going to set up our Warrior of Light colors off of it. Like the one that's missing here is the Yagrosh, is the blue one. And then next thing you know, we're actually secretly playing a 4-color Warrior of Light deck that we're setting up with this Hope every turn.
It looks like we're moving to combat here, and we're using the Edward activation, actually.
I'm just choosing to start picking apart cards in the breakstone from the game now. Removing up, though. Yeah, there's a Water Lightning in there.
That makes sense.
Certainly a card worth attacking. We were talking about it a little bit before the stream, but to me, obviously, Tori's deck is... it looks like the deck that's being played. On the other side here, maybe just some Ice Lightning Ice Earth Lightning pile. It's not necessarily Tori's deck, so I'm just saying that because Muhammad said that in chat, but no. And Muhammad, this actually maybe looks like it's not, right? Doesn't this have way more bad things that are not summons going on? This looks like a straight up like a Kefka
this is a chart list. Absolutely a chart list.
Oh yeah, for sure. There you go. Yeah. Okay. Hey, we were just talking about it. That's so funny.
Yep.
Yeah, there's Chaos, and turns out, yeah, I did not know that this was a Chaos Arc deck when I said that this was going to be a scary deck to play into Chaos Arc. It just so happened to work out that way, huh?
Yeah, I think we actually saw him search up Arc off of the Iridia.
Oh yeah, I was probably
that was like as
names
the
over here or something.
Yeah.
Seymour coming in now, and it's funny. I do keep hearing people talk about how much this guy is everywhere, but I did not see this card a single time my whole weekend playing in the Materia Cup last weekend, not once. So I did it across 7 rounds Swiss and 2 rounds of Top Cut. Well, I guess I'll start with, in 7 rounds of Swiss, I played 7 different decks, and none of them were the deck that I played.
The Yagrash.
Oh. Maybe. Well, so we just got our guys frozen down, so maybe.
Yeah, we had it in hand last turn. Maybe just didn't have the element to pay for it. Because I think otherwise we just play it out there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's very tight on the water in this deck, right?
Makes sense.
I mean, he already unfortunately had to pitch water to use Lunafreya earlier. It looks like, and use.
Okay, so we are blinking the hope to play another hope.
We will not be denied.
This feels pretty bold to me. I don't know. Is this like standard Rainbow 13 strats here?
I think it's like desperately get your stuff set up strat. But the thing that's weird is Seymour just is gonna keeping that stuff frozen down, right?
Yeah. Oh, I think maybe the plan here then is to block with the soap, so we don't have to sacrifice them both.
Well, we can also. It's going to be at the beginning of your next main phase 1, right? So that triggers, and then you can respond by using the other Hope's action ability.
Oh,
and you're like daisy chaining Hopes, yeah.
Well, we know that Seymour has to target Yagrash here. All right, so we are hitting 2 backups. Throwing away this lightning. Interesting. Okay, maybe we're just not so sure we can pay for that.
Hey!
Ooh.
I don't know. You don't want to play Seymour. He gets a second
You
trigger
really don't want to play Seymour again.
No way. Really?
Getting wall back to hand? I don't know about
He's just going to play it, right? Isn't this like the craziest main 2? We just get a double Seymour activation this turn?
That's what I'm thinking.
We tap 3, we pitch a card, we play Seymour, we dual freeze the other 2 backups, we discard a card from his hand, and oh my goodness.
Yeah, I don't know about using the Leviathan there.
I really don't. I mean, you can use the Leviathan. I love using the Leviathan. Just add something back to your hand. Yeah. That's all you have to do. He can't freeze 2 backups? Oh, okay. Oh, he can freeze 1 because he has to target Yag. Yes, thank you.
He has to target the Yagrash, yep.
Yeah. Seymour still gets full value, does he, Muhammad? Look at what you said the second before. He didn't get full value.
So we are doing what you mentioned here. We're gonna kind of juggle the hopes.
LOL, well, who bounces it? Yeah, it's fair. Yeah, juggling hopes is funny, huh? Look at this.
And it looks like maybe we're gonna be paying 3?
It's interesting, right? Because a lot of these guys that we're
Are we just paying 1? Are we doing like vanilla here or something?
Oh, so yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. A lot of these guys that like leave the game and come back are coming back and like at the end of the turn or something, and so it's interesting. Like this is doing it in a like kind of like a warp card at a time where you can just interact with it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah. All right.
Whoa,
this is that Legend Lumina.
Yeah.
So, it will certainly be equal or less than the number of Category 13 characters we control, since it's the entire
backup line like this for sure.
Yeah. And then we've got, we will be able to discard a card from our hand whenever, because that'll be our, again, seems like our whole deck. Choose a 13 card number and add it to our hand. So, we've seen from like all the way back when Barrett used to do this, old Bobby B from the Avalanche deck would be like, convert some dead card from your hand into like an incredible, like whatever your best thing you can do is action from your discard pile is just really good for always having something relevant to do, right?
And that's kind of what we're doing with these hopes here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like literally no matter what our opponent does, there's no way for them to get us off of this having a play next turn at a minimum, right?
Yeah, I'm seeing this comment from Tori in chat, which is too funny. He says Brian dipped locals this week to still get charked by Eric. Like,
you can't dodge it.
Like, I'm not going to locals. I want to play my crazy rainbow Final Fantasy 13 deck. And
right, so
I don't
want
to play
Shadow
this
Lord coming in here, killing looks like Jobless Sea to get us off of at least one of our hopes. But the thing is, Vanille can probably just get that back to our hand.
Yeah, Vanilla. I mean, this is definitely a deck that will take advantage of her. It's so funny how many of these are legends, but they really only would see play in like this exact like you know, yeah. Final Fantasy.
Well, so we actually saw here was grabbing the Vanille back to hand. So now we've got Hope entering again. We'll see what Brian wants to bring out this time.
This Vanille sure is wild when every card in your deck is 13, huh?
She sure is.
Yeah.
And you also have to be aware of these like hand traps with these Earth Lightnings too. She'll come out of nowhere, and there's enough lightnings in the deck that you know you can get away with it. So I think this is really cool. You've got a lot of options once you're set up, and he's looking pretty set up to me.
Yeah, I mean, he has the most important thing down, which is these 4 colors in this 4-color warrior, you know, so sneakily a 4-color warrior of light deck. Although he's haven't, there it is. I was gonna say he hasn't deployed him yet. There he is.
I don't even think he took the dodge trigger there. I think he's pretty happy with his hand. It sounds like.
Oh yeah, to just discard and draw. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, now we just start kicking down the front door. Now, Chaos Arc wants to play a free Chaos. Unfortunate one with damage there. But it's just about time to play a free Chaos and start reaping the rewards of playing this deck. Because if we don't do that next turn, it's sure looking like we're getting the door kicked down.
Well, and we see Brian actually emptying his hand here, basically. So we're not even going to get full value off of this arc that I'm pretty sure Eric still has in his hand.
This is crazy to do into Limit Break Shantoto, right?
A little bit, but also like
he already had to do it.
We're gonna get in for damage with Warrior of Light here. Probably also with 2 other attackers, and then even after the Shantoto comes down, Vanille's going to get us something relevant from our break zone, and we're going to look to close out the game from there, I think.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's a lot of damage. I mean, we still could have attacked Warrior Light and gotten in damage, I think. And then we still could have attacked with, like, Luna Freya, and if he blocks with Shadow Lord, ping, trade with Warrior of Light, attack with Luna. And we keep all those cards in the backup that we just destroyed, and we keep the Limit Break access for the cards we flipped for this Vincent.
Okay, because here's the cast. Well, now, and this is interesting, because we knew that he had the arc in hand. It actually would have been he needed a specific draw, basically, to have enough Earth for the Limit Break Shantoto.
Yeah.
And
this
makes it look like he doesn't have that if he top decked the Chaos.
Yeah.
So it looks like, we're going to blast that Hope out of there because we don't want to see him anymore.
I mean, we called it then, right? Good call from Brian here. You went with the old make him have it line of the lines he could have done. He said, I'm going to hope that, you know, you just are going to have one turn where you can't quite get to the reset. I'm going to hope those dark cards are messing you up. This is really smart
from Brian here.
Yeah.
We're handing away our 5k power forward. We can just blast that with our Warrior of Light and he has nothing.
Yeah.
And he only got 1 discard off the arc too, because like I said, Brian just kind of dumped his hand that last turn.
Pretty funny to like be able to tap your Vanille to get a card, and then to shoot your own Vanille with Warrior of Light to get another card.
That's true. That is also true.
Just cute little. Renoa on Chaos. Dude. Give me something else. Give me Lunafreya. Yeah, of course. There you go.
Sure, yeah.
I will keep one of these things, he's saying. I mean, it gets rid of another attacker, but yeah.
This does not look like a good position for Eric to be in right now.
All we have to do is scoot Renoa, and
yeah.
Which is funny because
now we are playing off the top of our deck here from Brian, so we do have to find the way to scoot the Renoa.
That's a bit of part of the problem, right? Like we could have probably traded out the other dude last turn, maybe didn't need to.
Actually, no, we don't even need to scoot the Renoa. We have 2 first strike attackers that are bigger than her.
That's true. We just
and then
go
a third attacker.
Duck, goose, baby.
Yeah.
Just hope we don't hit an EX. Little insurance here. Oh, okay.
That's exactly what that is. That is insurance.
She doesn't have haste, but yeah.
She does. Oh, because
Vincent is on the field. Board. Yeah.
Yep.
So we just kind of did that for fun.
Unless...
Oh, now we're going to get arced.
Ooh, okay.
The 5k, the Renoa. I'm getting ready to type. Lightning does not have haste. We'll see if I gotta send that message or not. Almost certainly I'll have to here. Hey, it's one tricky thing about the Lightning, right? Is as long as there's a limit break card still in play, her condition is actually not met. So actually, we're surviving here. Very interesting.
Yeah, we are looking at 1 more point of damage. We're gonna force maybe the block. Nope.
Not attacking. Yeah. So I don't know if they're. Oh, they're in voice chat. Certainly, almost certainly, he was like, "Yeah, you can play that Lightning, brother." But
yep.
Yeah, playing the Lightning is good. Resolves.
See, I was thinking we might try to force the Renoa block with the Vanille, but also like I understand holding that one back for sure because, I mean, we don't want the Renoa to have another chance to come down. You know?
We're trying to be as nice as we can to our opponent here and give him the cheapest chaos, so we just wanted to run out that quick lightning. Kusith, who is our scariest boy? Seymour is not bad.
He's pretty scary.
We're going to just play him. Pick. I think we're going to want to just break the Vincent and don't freeze the other forwards, and we're just buying time, baby. I mean, you might choose... Actually, you have to choose the Yagrosh, so... You break the Vincent, and then the Lightning and the Yagrosh get still frozen. I don't know. Vanille is going to get a card, but like, sure. You know, the fact that you are at 6 damage, you want to get rid of the bigger attacker.
I think that makes sense. Yeah.
If you could, you might don't freeze both forwards. Although even without Yogg forcing you to choose one of these backups, just removing the ability for him to top deck Warrior of Light, I think is huge, right? Because the Warrior of Light, even though there's only 1 left, right? There's 2 of them in his discard pile. It's still absolutely the craziest thing he could top deck is untap with those 4 backups, draw that Warrior of Light, and then do something plus that, right? So,
right, so it looks like are we blocking with the Vanille and then using her ability?
Yeah, we're blocking with her, then we're tapping her to reveal the top card of our deck, right? She's gonna get us 2 cards here. So we add that Mach 13-2 to our hand.
We see that our opponent has an empty hand, so we feel very comfortable doing this because we're not going to get arced.
So Vanille goes to the break zone. Doesn't she get to? We may remove
her
from
the game.
Here. Oh, we're Edwarding her, so we can't remove her from the game. It says you may remove her from the game, but that you decide whether or not you're going to remove her from the game at resolution.
Very smart. Very smart.
You may remove her from the game. I think you still decide to remove her from the game. She's not there to remove. She's on 1340 to break zone. When you do so, you won't be doing so.
Yeah, you will not be doing so.
Yeah.
We are absolutely countering the Vanille tech here with Edward.
Which is what he's there for, right?
Yeah.
So he's there to sack a CP here and there to have potentially a counter for something like this, and Thankfully, the vanilla cost is like almost non-existent.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like June did not show. Oh, sorry, I just saw that from Kurt. Thanks for the heads up, Kurt. And I saw that he's probably posted in the results already. I'll just give that the thumbs up.
Well, now at this point, it looks like the tables of this game have turned a little bit. Chark is now the one with the scarier looking board. We'll see if the 13 list can find a way out of it. And Fang looks like a way out of it to me.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, we are certainly finding the most action we can with the fewest cards. That looks like action. That'll do her. Can we play it?
If we have a lightning card in hand.
Oh, the cost required for your next LC is reduced by 1. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, now.
So we already had a Sarah in hand. We search another one up for lightning.
No, it's when she.
Nope.
Hold on. Can we chaos the Lunafreya though?
Yes. So Sarah actually can't target Lunafreya with her ability. It has to be 4 or less. So maybe this is. I'm wondering if this is maybe a misclick.
Yes. Hold on. Choose it forward.
Right now, Renault is the only valid target for Sarah. I'm sure they're talking it through in voice right now.
Well, sure. I'm just Okay. Yeah. So there
we go.
So if you control 3 or more 13 forwards, it checks at resolution. So the thing is, he can use Chaos to break Lunafreya, right? The action ability, and then choose a forward and break it, and then it will no longer be true.
Well, so he can do that in response to Sarah's activated ability here. But Sarah does have an auto when she enters as well.
Well, that's why. Oh no! Oh, that's why I think he was trying to kill the Lunafreya, but he had to let him do it first. No. This is not.
Yeah.
He had to let him do it first. He had to let
that was the wrong time.
Well, the thing is, you actually can just use. Oh no, you can only use this during once a turn. Okay, yeah. So you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the wrong way to do
it. You gotta wait for the Sarah activation to use Chaos.
That's exactly it. So that's why he was trying to hit the Lunafreya with the Sarah. Is he was trying to remove the ability for this to get countered so that Chaos could choose it and do it. But it turns out that like he actually misplayed that because he can't remove the Lunafreya, so he has to pick something else. Chooses the Renoa, right? Then you just let that go. And then you just kind of chill, and then whenever he does attempt to use the 0 cost ability, that's when you chaos the Lunafreya and break the thing. I mean, I get we were trying to do it, but
tricky stack there to try to navigate for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, well, we skated by the Chaos Arc deck, full limit break, be damned, all the way. I don't think he was expecting the full hand dump and then into the Chaos Arc. That was a very interesting back and forth, right? With the double, we did the Chaos, we flickered it, we had the arcs, and then almost kind of what seemed like maybe an oopsie lightning, but wound up being relevant that we had the larger bodied 13 characters still on the table later. So I don't know, a very interesting game between these two, and interesting to see what this 13 deck will do for the rest of the night.
Very, very strong showing from Brian here with this rainbow deck overcoming the sort of inherent disadvantage against Chark.
Yeah, man, that guy sure played Chaos for one. if not free, he sure played Chaos for damn near nothing, and then flickered it too. We did go wide enough to just survive that.
And we got 2 arcs, and one of them was in our damage zone too.
Oh yeah. We had that Chaos and damage was a little rough. I think if we had gotten the Chaos that went to damage, if we had drawn that that turn there or a turn earlier, because we had the one that we saw early go to the bottom, and then we had this other one over here in damage. I think it would have been that. This deck gave him such an early Chaos. The light was green, but we just didn't have that stuff set up. We set up nice and early too. I mean, we were on 5 backups real fast, doing some Seymour stuff. Yogg-Rosh, I do think also maybe wound up being pretty relevant here because the second Seymour, Seymour for a couple times not being able to take both attackers right? And just having to target the backup more than once.
I'll tell you what, when Seymour started popping up big in the meta, and I was like, all right, let me slot Yad Rosh into my side deck as my one of piece of tech, and it always worked. Mm-hmm. It was always good to have.
Yogg was always fun with the Gatomos. People are doing Atomo stuff, and I'd be like, thank you.
Oh yeah.
Me first, please.
Yep.
Also, where's one for me? One for me. Please share.
Yep. So John, I think that's all 4 tables reported.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and we'll run through these results here. So we had Kurt 7-0 against June, who unfortunately did not make it. I did think it was funny that June's username though is now July Song instead of June Song on Discord. Table 2, Brian 7-1 over Eric. We saw that one. Table 3, Xavier 7-3 over Tyler. You always know both these guys are up to something crazy, dude.
I'll tell you what, if the champ himself had not requested Table 2, I was going to request Table 3.
That's where I was going.
What these two players are up to.
If we didn't get a request, that's absolutely where I was also intending to go. Just to see what was going on, Ooh, a hydrate.
Oh, and it looks like we had a hydrate redeemed too.
I will get one. Hold on. My water is not at the desk. That's how you know I'm not just faking it. Is I'm gonna have to go up and get my water from
that's how you know it's a good hydrate redeem.
That's right. Yeah, and actually, those are the most effective ones.
That's the best ones to use.
Griever nommed my face off. Oh my goodness! There's a terrorist among us tonight. Oh no! Matt Pullen is playing the Turbo Griever. Okay, Creon throwing that one into the mix again, and he was playing it, and I think he got on stream maybe with the Griever deck. And then, last weekend.
I'll tell you what, John. Yep. I know where I want to watch next match.
You want to see that?
I want to see that. I want to see what's going on with the face mounting Grievers.
Griever is sure a crazy card when Olmia exists. So let's go to the next round here, and see what we can see. And I guess I'm gonna drop June. Let me just see. Do we get any signs of life here? Pairing.
I've not seen anything.
No. Okay.
Unless you got like a DM or something.
No, I got a nada. Rapid fire chuggas. All right, guys, you gotta give me 1 second. Hold on. Let me get you your pairings first, and then you guys can hang out with Greg at the beginning of the game, and then I'll go get my chugga.
I'll keep good company with these folks while you get your water.
All right, so I'm gonna drop June, which is a little unfortunate, but things happen. I hope everything's okay. Matches. Let's post. All right, round 2. That was a pretty good time, actually. Let's see. Time will begin 7:50. That means it's called 8:30. Alrighty. Actually added a Kushaspel into my mono fire deck to help against Yuzuki. Dude, the Zooks are out there. She can sure one card some strategies, especially if you're a mono fire gamer.
I know that whenever I'm playing Wall 7 into Dragoons, I love seeing Yuzuki off the top.
That's for sure. Oh goodness, yeah. They'll need to get the somebody in there does power loss. There's a Dragoon.
Is it the Freya?
One of them might. The new Freya might.
Yeah, I think the new Freya does power loss.
Yeah, I think there's some ways around it, but yeah.
If I can just keep them off the board, wipe.
Oh yeah. That is the ticket.
That's all I care about there.
He's the old Shinryu. There you go. Water Freya had power loss. Yeah, when she entered and when she attacked, and it was tiny. It was just to like win combat, not to actually like kill something. You know. It's funny how different things can be over time. All right. Put up the pairings for the players. Apologize to Eric because he got the bye. It stinks because he joined to round us out for 8 players. And now and now is subject to the bye because somebody did not come. But that's okay, it happens. And I'm going to let me remove June's tag.
If you want to maybe pull up the table exactly and then go grab your water, and I'll talk us through the first few turns here.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do. As soon as I see.
Think alike, my friend.
All right, let me see. We wanted to see. Matt is playing against Xavier, so that's table 2.
It's like, yeah.
The other table 2 is still open because I was still hanging out in there like some kind of cave troll, so it should clear out in a second. And I see they're almost ready. There's also definitely a straight break Dragoon, right? The Opus 12 Dragoon where you reveal 4. Yeah.
Yes, that also does the trick. But keep in mind these are all things that target, and that's a whole lot easier to deal with than a board wipe on an S ability.
Yeah.
All right, looks like the table is live.
Yeah, board wipe on an S ability is shout out to Y'shtola, dude.
Shout out Y'shtola, my girl.
Shout out to Y'shtola, man. That card. Having access to 2 different board wipes between her and Asura, and then also a third way to like get through if somebody was really wide on the board. Yeah, if I knew that was going to be like that matchup, were very interesting. And it was like it felt kind of important. You know, I had actually messed around with some number of Shinryus for like a minute, and then was angry at playing light cards, and then stopped doing that.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to table 2.
Looks like we're on MVM here. Yeah, John, you go get your water.
Let me just get it live. I know I have to sippies. All right, guys, here we go. It's on the screen. I'll be right back.
All right, gang. So we got Xavier on NBM, which, if I'm not mistaken, he was actually on last week as well. Looks like we're getting some reps in. We love to see this deck doing well, actually extremely well, believe it or not. Maybe recently winning a Materia Cup. Nudge, nudge. Let's see. On the other side of the table, we're looking at, looks like so far water and ice in our elements here. We've pitched Chime and Renoa. We see Larsa doing a little searching for Golbez. Okay. And it looks like we are windmill slamming. Whoa. Reaver, here we go. That's true, Mohammed. Yeah, Mont block into Horn, not the best feeling Horn in the world because we're just not going to get the card draw. That said, I don't hate it. We get the second backup on turn 1. You know, seems okay, if not the most optimal time to play Horn. But now we've dumped our hand for Larsa into Griever. We
dumped our hand for Larsa into Griever. Oh, I came back just to hear that. So we
searched up Golbez with this Larsa, John, and we then slammed a Griever. We're holding onto that Golbez. We're gonna see what comes of this next turn.
New Dark Monster Golbez? Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Oh boy, yeah, it's no that guy, no the shit out of that guy. I mean, come on, dog. We're playing Ash right now, and we're looking for Nono, or we're just put 4 CP. Yeah, there it is.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, come on, dude. We can like Nono is literally a 6 CP card that says kill that thing. We can pay whatever we gotta pay for that to kill that thing, dude.
The last thing we need is Griever untapping a bunch from Golden.
No way, we're not letting that happen. Oh, now we get the
But we are getting it back.
I mean, that's fine, right? Because he's got a dark card in his hand and the Griever, so he can't play it next turn.
Yeah, that's true. And we're not far enough into this game here for Hidea's power reduction to come online just yet. So we're just going to be staring this Nono in the face.
Yeah, dude, and we were actually getting commentary in chat from an MBM professional, dude, Muhammad here, saying Mont Blanc into Horde's not ideal. Yeah, definitely not ideal, right? But he said we either Ash and hope to get Penelo and you know spin the thing basically or tuck it rather.
Here we see Sanctuary Keeper coming out from the Golbez trigger.
Oh yeah, there you go. That'll that's a second activation.
Another way to activate. Yep.
Yeah, it's all Griever abuse.
So this is what we mean when we talk about getting our face chopped off by Griever.
Yeah. It's all just Griever abuse, dude.
Yeah. So we have Golbez activating the Larsa here. Looks like when Sanctuary Keeper comes in.
It does feel free, doesn't it, Mohammed? Like you're paying 1 CP to play like a Fran or a Penelo or a Gertie or whatever off of the Ash, but it sure doesn't feel like you're paying anything. A 3 CP body comes out and gets you a card.
And here we have the Hidea actually eating the Nono now. We're at we can use her ability to get us to 10 cards in the break zone.
Well, playing windmill slamming 6-drop, 5-drop, you know, gets you there.
Sure does. So almost certainly we're trying to figure out how we can get this next Griever that I believe we still have in hand right now onto the board, even though it looks like we've only got the 1 card in hand. So we got to find. We might have to take a turn off.
We need to like stock up, you know.
But we've got some nice tasty forwards. This Hidea is just kind of removal every turn now.
I mean, yeah, if we're the MBM player, we just want to build. Like, we don't even want to play the Ash.
I think so,
we just want to, like, hopefully we can drew some backups because we just want to play them.
The last thing we want to do is not keep up the value while our opponent has to take a turn off from Griever.
Yeah. Well, we got the...
Looks like we're getting that Nono back to hand. We're going to try to be ready for the Griever to come down again, it looks like.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, we're not doing... So Griever as a... here he comes. You familiar with Austin Powers, right? You know, the one where like the guy is standing in front of the slow moving like steamroller and they're like, get out of the way, get out of the way, and he's standing there like and there's like so much time for the steamroller to come in and crush him. Like the scary thing about this Griever is when it's early or when it's hasted, right? And right now we're watching our opponent who's gonna have to take a turn off to even play it. He's not comboing anything with it the turn that he does that, you know what I mean? Like it is
so we are blasting the Hidea here.
Yeah, she's the repeating value that I'm worried about.
See.
Oh well, good game.
Ooh, that's a tasty EX burst hit on your first one.
Should you type GG now or wait a couple turns? Oh, to me? I wonder if that Golbez will survive the turn. What do you think? Oh, Mohammed, is this the most Ash into Penelo turn you've ever seen in your life? wear Ash for sure, brother.
And I think we're about to see what makes MBM such a consistent deck in this format right now. Even when we're up against something that's kind of scary and off meta, we just play our game plan. We just do what we wanted to do anyway, and we'll solve it.
Yeah, I mean, dude, let me see the Ash. Let me see the Ash, pay one. Pinello. Oh my goodness, we're just going
straight into
raw
here. And that's the thing, like, we don't even need Ash here, right? We have the Pinello. We don't care if we dig.
Well, yeah, I mean, but you play Ash because every turn you just pay 1 CP to play a 3 CP card, and he can't kill the Ash right now.
But there's so many different ways that we can approach these different situations on MBM.
The Mouser is mandatory.
Pretty happy to do it anyway.
Oh, Mohammed, yeah, it is mandatory, and you must choose one forward. So yeah, if you spin if we kill Golbez before combat, Sanctuary Keeper activates one of our MBM forwards.
Oh, excellent catch.
Oh no, we played a non-MBM forward. No, now they can just activate Irvine. Irvine, God, stop, he's already dead. And we'll attack his break zone. He said, I didn't like that thing when the day was able to shrink my guy, so let's drop the number of cards in your break zone and let's get rid of these days. Dude, that's so funny, Mohammed, the Sanctuary Keeper. What a good point. Yeah, choose one forward. Oh, look at me, I didn't type any names in here because I went to get my drink, which, by the way, I've been sipping on my water. Thank you to the hydrators out there. Xavier and Matt.
So we're moving to attacks. The Golbez is still alive. Sanctuary Keeper's going to activate it and buff it by 2k. And we have the Irving swinging in. Now, Irving not too worried about an 11k Golbez because Irving is going to be 11k first strike himself.
Oh my goodness. The Ash EX to activate a forward. It's really interesting. We could have, I mean, I don't think that Xavier's looking at the Sanctuary Keeper and thinking, oh, I'll let that activate my guy. But we sure could have, done it. Because we're going to do it, we better do it before the end of the term. We better get rid of this Golbez. No way, why?
We let him go.
Why? Like, it's like maybe he'll play something else and then I'll use this and then he'll sack that instead. Like, I mean.
Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, keep some guys up, and
actually, technically, assuming this card in hand is a lightning card, Gertie can take care of Golbez itself.
Right. So,
but then we don't get the Pinello activation.
We could have taken care of Golbez without using a card or breaking it back up. Because if we could have done that and kept the Pinello activation, sure, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's also the argument of, like, I just don't want him to play another Golbez. Like, I don't know how many this deck plays, or if we're privy to the list, or if we thought we maybe knew if he had one in his hand. Like, who knows if these guys are talking to each other, and he's like, well, I'll get to play another Golbez at least, or something. Who knows?
Yeah, that's a good point.
And then he's like, okay, sure.
We're going to be forcing the issue here with this Victoria.
For sure, we're going to just use it, and then Victoria's going to go, right?
That would be my guess.
And then we're in, like, what we would have been in is this exact same spot next turn, except the Victoria would still be on the table and the Golbez would be dead.
Exactly. So
I just don't know.
Swinging in with the Golbez here.
Oh my god! I just don't know how we. I mean, come on. I was about to say I don't know how we get back from this, and then he EX Kukulanes just for another free card. Like, I don't know how. Like, my man has like 700 ways to get rid of this Golbez before the end of the turn and to keep like 3 things up for a Pinello. Like, absolutely. I mean, we're like, Ash, please. She's on the side of the milk carton at this point, dude.
Yeah, I mean, this feels like the Ash turn to me. I don't know. What does our resident NBM expert in chat think? That's what I want to know.
He's wondering where she's been for a while now.
There she is.
Hey, Smashley Simpson, dude. Coming in. Taking the hard 5, dude. Oh my goodness, we riches and spoils.
So we it looks like we've done it this way so that we can pay the one with Horn and leave up the Gertie activation.
Sure, yeah. Unfortunately, we got a pretty weak Ash play off of that. No Fran, no Pinello. Yeah, Muhammad, I 100% agree with that sentiment. I don't think I've ever gone to turn 3 without playing Ash except once, when I only drew Lightning CP. Yeah.
Looks like I have been proven wrong. We are paying with the Gertie here.
Gotcha. Yeah. No, I agree that is another one where we're kind of just leaving the ability to have the right kind of response. We're just kind of just tossing it, which makes me wonder then, okay, well, if we're just going to do that, then why not?
Maybe we're actually planning on the Water Lightning activation from the break zone. Do we have another Lightning down there? We just saw him pitch one.
I see an Odin and I see a Lightning, but I do not see another Lightning.
I don't know. We're doing something here.
Oh, we're using Armor Shot.
We have the S ability.
To break Golbez, please don't break the Sanctuary Keeper. Okay, cool. Now who's going to get plus 2k? It doesn't matter. They're probably going to... See, they probably missed the trigger entirely, so we still don't get to remind them about it yet. Yeah, okay.
I think we should probably remind them of it now, honestly.
Yeah, I'll say, don't forget your...
Remind them when it doesn't matter so that they'll remember when it does.
I mean, I'm not gonna... At this point, it feels like rubbing it into poor Matt, dude. Like,
I mean, it's a mandatory trigger.
It is a mandatory... Well, brother, sure. But at this point, man, my poor guy is getting shit on. And I don't want to be like, hey, make sure you're giving Xavier some more help.
It's the same amount of damage.
I think we're gonna. It's like a white lie, dude. We're gonna just like let him. We're gonna let that one go.
You know, we as the observers have assumed that they caught the plus 2k.
I assume, yeah, they just called it out verbally in the chat.
Yeah. That's what happened.
They're innocent until proven guilty, dude. Okay?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
When he turns his forward sideways, I assume he's in attack phase, you know. When he plays another forward, I assume he's in main 2.
So we have the Griever hitting the board here. I don't know if we have a way to like haste it or if we're just slamming it and passing. Looks like that's exactly what it is.
This is a YOLO tempo Griever.
This is interesting. I don't think this Griever lives to see the light of day.
Should we like Kukulate the Griever and kill it?
I mean, we have the Gertie activation just like hanging over this Griever's head. This is the, you know.
Griever just took a seat under a little sword of Damocles here, dude.
It really is. It's on the chopping block. We can kill it at our leisure.
This Griever exists by our grace, dude.
This Gertie is a
we allow him to live. Yeah.
It's the Gertie team.
By our benevolent grace, do you continue to walk this earth, Griever? I mean, he's gonna exchange this Griever for an Idea, the third of her name, and there will be enough things in the discard pile for it to -A somebody. But then we can just kill her too, huh?
I think so. I mean, look, we see the MBM board here pretty well set up. it's going to be really, really tough to come back from this with just one backup on the other side of the field. Here we have Mohammed making a prediction, maybe Fran Balthier for game. Although we do only have 2 cards in hand. Oh, but here we see another card named Lightning hitting the break zone. And we did have a Kuchulain, actually, which is interesting that we're dumping that here.
Yeah, there's only like 700 ways this can go right for. Whoa, interesting. We're going to.
I think we're mostly just looking for an excuse to dump that 7-cost Lightning. I'm not gonna lie. Because then we can get the Water Lightning out and just win the game. Assuming we don't get stopped by EX Burst here, this might just be game.
Yeah. Let's keep the. Oh, we're using Gertie.
It's interesting. I don't know if I would do that pre-combat here.
So that we can't draw a card with the Lightning. Interesting. Oh, well, I guess we're gonna. We want to dull the Idea is why, but Idea is gonna. We could have just dulled the thing.
Yeah, we just dulled the Griever and swing.
Yeah.
And then we even
Kuchulain the Griever.
We hit the. Imagine if we do that, we hit the Idea into damage.
Or we could have Kuchulain
like a god.
Yeah, we could have Kuchulain the Griever first. Yeah.
Exactly.
Because now Lightning comes in.
But ultimately, it's probably not going to matter here. We're feeling like we're in a pretty good spot.
Well, watch this. Again, watch this Idea get activated by Sanctuary Keeper right now, King.
Oh, that's true.
Like, what are we doing? Oh no!
Oh man!
So Kuchulain on one of these things. Idea is gonna kill another one. Yeah.
Or honestly, maybe even the Urney. Keep our break zone intact.
Dog, it's falling apart right now. Do we not have enough in the break zone to? We have 11 in the break zone still. So all of that, you know, Gilgameshing and stuff didn't even. So before these things leave the break zone, surely we're gonna trigger Idea, right? No, we're not.
Did we? Hold on. I think we missed the Sanctuary Keeper trigger.
Hold on. Oh, maybe he went to combat before he did it. Okay, sorry. Lightning came in after.
I see. Okay, they caught it.
We didn't miss the trigger. All right, brother. Well, you guys are. Hey, you know what? For how we didn't miss it, guys. You guys gotta. You're not going through phases or anything, so we don't know. We don't know why, how, who, when did what, dude.
Yeah, and so we see that we get an extra turn here on the other side of the table because we did manage to Kuchulain the Lightning and take off that haste.
My man was in the first main phase on my screen. We got it.
See, as much as I understand wanting to leave that water backup open for this Water Lightning play, I think we still have to Kuchulain the Griever before anything. Just to keep Idea off the board, and now we have Seymour.
Yeah. We got a lot of interesting Interesting play from both sides here. Oh, I'm also just going to say this for anybody who might be listening to stream while the stream is watching their game, to just remind them that that is against the rules. And I sure wouldn't be doing that. And I probably certainly wouldn't be like replying to or responding to stream in such a way that would imply that I was listening to the stream while they were watching my game. Just in case, you know.
Sounds like good advice to me, John.
I would just, you know, that's just something I would keep in mind.
Now, the Lightning is an interesting choice for Hideout here.
Oh, we're just gonna.
Seems like that's one that we maybe.
Dude, this is so unfair to poor Matt, dude. This is Matt is.
Here's that Fran.
Matt is riding the absolute struggle bus on this damage zone from his opponent. Muhammad, you have a bunch of messages I missed here, brother. Fran Balthier is probably game. It seems like, I will say, it seems like there has been a comical lack of access to Fran and Pinello in these last few turns.
Yeah, I think we saw one.
There is one in the discard pile. Yeah, but it's like we had a couple turns where we were looking at 5 guys and we're like, huh, that sure is like all my backups. Like the one Ash didn't even reveal anything good to play. I think that's when we played this Baknami, who still hasn't sniffed a 5 backup line. So it's been a little bit awkward in these middle turns here for Xavier, which is exactly what Matt wants to see in order to claw back in. And when you've got cards like Hideout and Seymour on the other side of the Griever, that's kind of when we were like, just leave you kind of want to leave the Griever. You had the Kukulane in your hand, you know? You Kukulane the Griever, you go to combat, let the Sanctuary Keeper do whatever he wants to do, and then do the same Lightning play, just dull it. Either way, you know, or you can Kukulane it, kill it, then this doesn't come in, and then Sanctuary Keeper has to pick one of your guys. There's like 3 different ways we could do that turn. But you definitely want to play your outs.
We got it looks like maybe a little bit of a thinker here from Xavier, trying to figure out exactly what the out is to get in this last point of damage past the Seymour.
There's so many like ways he might be able to do it, but we don't know what's in his hand, and I don't see any like blatantly obvious like none of the ways are here right now.
Yep.
It depends on what's in his hand. Now, I imagine we can probably get there. We can play another Ash and almost certainly get there.
If we top deck to any card named Lightning, all we have to do is well, actually, yeah. We do have another Odin in the brain.
We just pitched a Balthier who would do it too. Okay,
so
Fran. Okay,
Fran to grab the Balthier and do the thing.
I mean, that's more than enough, right? Fran, get the Balthier.
Should be.
Play Balthier, or we can.
I think we're gonna party attack, potentially, huh? Or actually, no. Ooh.
It's a little awkward, right? Because of the.
It is awkward, yeah.
Because
the Sanctuary Keeper is going to get the Hideout back up for us.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like you said, the Sanctuary Keeper will stand something, and then Balthier attacks with somebody else. I don't know, because he attacks and haste the Fran, and he can dull the Seymour. And then
we see Xavier rethinking this play, actually.
So if he plays Balthier, attacks with the Balthier, dulls the Seymour, assuming that when we go to combat, the Sanctuary Keeper activates Hideout, right? Hideout is a 10k. Balthier smashes into Hideout. Then we attack, right?
Yeah.
Or we could even have Balthier smash into her and then finish her off with the Mont Blanc action ability, or like there's... Yeah. Right, because right now Gilgamesh can attack, and Fran can't, but Balthier has haste, and when he attacks, he gives Fran haste. Right?
Correct. So it does look like we've got this here.
And the opponent's got
Xavier,
one card.
Not so sure.
I think it's for show.
Xavier doesn't seem so sure about it. Even taking back the Fran play.
Wait, no.
So we're just
wait. The Fran play was the better play because now.
Well, maybe.
Well, this doesn't work with Sanctuary Keeper.
So I mean, it still works with the Mont Blanc, right?
Wait, but
we dull the Seymour, we smash into Idea, we crack the Mont Blanc. Or actually, no, we dull the Idea. The Seymour's only a 9k. They'll trade, and then we swing in with Gilgamesh. It still works.
Wait.
I'm not sure what we just saw, but it worked either way.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, it all worked, right? He attacks. He dulls one of them. The other one blocks. Then we finish it with any one of these things. Yeah. We have it. We have it in a bunch of ways, right?
Yeah. I'm not sure what.
I think he just attacked with the Balthier, dulled one of them with the Balthier attack. The other one blocked, and then he pitched something, whether it was his Vaughn or whatever. He was just like, yeah. And then the Gilgamesh attacked for the 7 point of damage. So it all worked out. But I'll tell you, Xavier gave him a couple opportunities to get back in there, man. And for what was a bit of a tough beginning of the game, and then an absolutely ridiculous, every time that Matt felt like he was maybe turning the corner and tried to get in a piece of damage, it gave Xavier the card Xavier was in a little bit of a funk, and it just gave him the cards to get it, oh Herdy, go get the action that you're having trouble drawing into, and it just does not make it any better. Yeah.
We cannot dodge an EX burst here.
Yeah, it is tough. So MBM moving on there, and did our other tables? Oh, it looks like Brian actually told me he had to drop because he had some family thing come up, man. So, all right, let's see. He might not have had the extra lightning in him to play the Fran Balthier combo. Didn't he tap a water backup, discard Balthier for Fran, get Balthier back to hand, and then have 2 lightning backups active?
Yeah, he absolutely had it.
But yeah, then he can't represent the other backups, so then he has to just do it. Like basically any one of those ways that he does that turn, it works out, because either way you're just trading off with one of the guys, dulling the other guy, and attacking with somebody after those 2 are clear. There's just 3 or 4 different ways you get there. That's all.
Yeah, and that's part of what makes this MBM deck so strong, right? It's got so many different ways to get there. That, it has. When you're looking at any number of different board states, you've got options.
I'll tell you,
the hard part, obviously, is figuring out what the best option is, and sometimes you pick the best option, sometimes you don't, and sometimes it doesn't matter.
The water lightning decks continue to have more crazy ways to close these games out, and they already have water lightning, like the dual element, making them one of the best decks at it, and now this Balthier is just making it even crazier, man. He's Absolutely. Double haze, double dull. You pair that with the lightning turn, and it's kind of just because Xavier wasn't drawing into some of those things that this game even went as long as it did,
100%.
Yeah. All right, so table 1 was Kurt 7-3 over Brian. So it's actually a Kurt Xavier finals here this week. And at table 3, we've got Tyler 7-0 over Nathan. So let me get that last drop in for Brian. And then...
Kurt, I agree. Water lightning is a weird mouthful to say. I think the Japanese have it right. We should just call it torpedo.
Yeah, I tell you what. They try to make me do it, and sometimes they do it, but... I don't think too much about what I call it. I just kind of... refer to it.
Well, and I do the same thing with the mono water backup line decks. I'm like, what should I call it? Because I'm like, oh, it's the mono water splash lightning, but that's also a weird mouthful. I want a nice name for it. And I
literally said to them when they were like, oh, we made this nice graphic with the archetypes and everything on it. And I think Andy said that to me at the event this weekend, and I was like, oh, cool. What'd you call my deck?
Yep.
And he's like, we called it Water Lightning Cat 14, and I was like, yeah, I guess that's fair.
It is, I guess.
I was like, but yeah, I mean, that's true. It's more than 30 of the cards are probably got the whole backup line. A lot of my forwards, I'm doing the Scion stuff. So yeah, I guess that's true. but like it's not what I would call it, but it is accurate. So,
but like our favorite cards in the deck aren't even Tap 14 except for Zoralia.
It's funny, yeah. All right, time will begin at what, 8:25, and will be called at 9:05. And water laning 14, yeah, I mean that's what they call it, Muhammad. That's what they were calling it. The thing is, to me, like, if you're calling it that because it also had the Scions in it, like, I think you need to realize that, like, my 3 Y'shtola, 2 Graha, and 2 Alizé have been 7 different cards many times. In the different times I've been playing this. I mean, I've messed with a couple Canes.
I think your list might have only been on the 1 Graha, actually.
No way.
That's see chat. That's how like irrelevant the Scions are to this list.
He's wrong. Imagine thinking I don't know how many Grahas.
Do we have to double check?
No, I'm going to like. I mean, I know it. I'm not even. I didn't say no or like I'm not sure or whatever. If anything,
I'm looking at your deck list on Materia Hunter right now.
I'm going to make sure that they put it in correctly.
It says 1 Graha on here.
No way, 1 Graha. Where's the photo of my deck, dude? Somebody put that shit in incorrectly.
Okay, I will take your word for it.
Where's the photo of my handwritten deck list, bro?
I will take your word for that.
It's just it's one of those things, man. Those 7 cards, those 7 slots have been a couple Irvines, some Canes, like sometimes it's been some real crazy stuff, sometimes it's just been like 3 of some other things.
That other Alizé too, I still kind of dig that one, you know?
Oh yeah, that was a thing. I've gone back and forth on like 1 water backup Alphino, 1 water forward Alphino, 1 Estinian forward, like I've done all kinds of...
Absolutely.
Alright, so see the one thing about my deck list is I hand wrote it, so somebody did have to put it in by hand, and the thing I hate about the stupid Ditto Mark deck list is that you can split things across columns or things like that, or like again it's like Ditto marks, so like maybe somebody just put it in
maybe they put in an extra copy of another card that you're only on 2 of or something.
Probably. I didn't check it honestly because I didn't look at it. Pairings up for round 3, scoopity ba. Here you guys go. Alright, Xavier and Kurt for the finals. Oh, this is called Kane Beats. However, I do not believe this is Final Fantasy music at all. So I'm going to switch off of this wonderful, like, lo-fi Moths to a Flame type vibe. Alright, there we go. We're back. We're back, team. Okay. Oh, and I didn't put the switching tables on. Oh my god, we're falling apart. Muhammad says he tried Charlotte and X-Death on that type of deck. Also has extra tech. Yeah, X-Death is a little annoying because it removes your own... Thancreding and Lena specialing, and especially if you're doing like Alizé stuff, but X-Death is just good in general. It's a very good card, so I hear you on that one. I've definitely been thinking about it in general. And then Water Charlotte is an interesting one. I've been seeing a couple of different people try teching that into different decks here and there. How do you feel about that card, Mr. Greg? The starter Charlotte.
The starter Charlotte
it like prevents the action abilities, but otherwise it's like a black belt.
Oh, okay.
And that's using 1 CP summons on your guys or whatever, right? Is that the one?
I think it's really interesting tech, and I love the one of hate pieces and like the good stuff piles, you know, where it's like if I'm in a matchup where I care about whatever that hate piece does, I've got it somewhere and I can go find it if I need it. If I'm not in that matchup, I can pitch it for cost, and that's also fine with me. So a lot of times, my thoughts on any individual hate piece is just going to come down to what the meta looks like.
I think especially in a deck like Water, where you often have ways to like filter that thing out, or like you don't have to have something that searches it to see it more often than you would in decks that don't play.
Yeah,
Astral Legend, Lopera, Luna Freya, Thornton, things like that. Yeah.
A full playset of Astrologian, we're gonna find whatever we want at some point, right?
Yeah, I mean that is one thing I like so much about the deck is is just being able to play 3 Lopper, 3 Astro, start there, and be like, well, you know, things can't go so bad. All right, Chris Adams is in chat just in time to say, looks like I'm right in time to see some Vaughn Mattingly. That's right, brother. We're going to see MBM in the finals here versus whatever Kurt is up to. I don't think I'm sure. Yeah. I don't think we've seen what he's playing yet.
We got the table up, and I can confirm he is on Dragoons.
Oh my goodness, the Goons, dude. Yeah, there's
we got the NBM Goons versus the Goons.
No wonder he was quick to answer the which Freya could do power loss. All right.
Now we've seen Kurt on this deck a number of times over the last year or so since this deck started popping up. It seems like it's definitely a favorite of his. So hopefully we'll get to see a little masterclass here on Dragoon gameplay.
I'll tell you what, man. It was a deck that last year, after seeing it a couple of times, I was like, I think I just have to respect this for Nats. And then I wound up like sleeving it just so I could test against it, and then I wound up like really enjoying playing it, and then I was like, am I sitting here testing this deck for Nats right now? I think I might be.
That happens.
Yeah.
It happens. Now we see actually the efficient horn play here. We get it down as our third backup, get to draw the card. Feeling good about that. We have Sorbet giving us our lightning for MBM. Here's the efficient Alice play on turn 2.
We love to see it. We love to see it.
So now we've got 2 decks that really generate a lot of value off of their cards. Just kind of getting set up in these first couple turns. We'll see if Kurt hits us with another backup here, maybe. Yep.
Oh yeah, these guys, both of these decks, they're gonna get to 5, and then we're gonna have a nice, long, interesting back and forth here.
This will definitely be a game of who can get the most value out of these decks, and these are decks that get a lot of value.
Could be a little bit of a like MBM is just trying to clear the Freya so that they're not holding a special, and then like finish out like we maybe build around just like a finishing Balthier turn here or something.
We go Mont Blanc into Pinello, going to be holding up for any potential forward maybe that comes out. Grabbing the Balthier, okay. I kind of like having that Balthier already because, you know, we don't want to give our opponent too much time to generate value off these Dragoons. We're tossing it for an Irving though. We want to start hitting Freyas out of the break zone, and that makes a lot of sense to me.
Get him out of there. Get him out of there. We've got the
last thing
down.
We want is to be trapped in the meat grinder with these Freyas.
Well, that's exactly it. You've already got the backup down that like guarantees you're going to get it back later. It's just sitting there like winking at you that it's going to cause a little mayhem. So just start removing them now because you're going to have your work cut out for you if you try to remove them
and that later. Is not what we want to see in the damage zone after a play like that.
I also would like to point out, does it really say I only have 1 Grahatia on Materia Hunter?
It sure does. Okay. On both days too.
Because both days. See, this is the problem. Is somebody who's way too excited to post the stuff too early goes and does it day 1. Look, you know what? You want to know what the first 2 cards on my deck list are?
No.
They're Grahatia, dude. I'm gonna post it. I'm posting it right to the Returner's Hideout.
Well, now I gotta know what the extra card on your
posting it right to is. I'm posting it right to. This is to prove a crime has been committed against me. All right, there it is, dude. I don't even want to hear this nonsense about what kind of greedy nonsense.
Some good cards for us here. We've got potentially a Freya that we're looking at. Now we could also just maybe grab this 4-cost Dragoon backup and pitch something to play out with it. We could grab Aranea and take care of Pinello before she becomes any more of a problem, you know? I think we've got some nice options here from the Dragoons, and we are going with the backup. So maybe looking for a little action here off of this backup this turn. We are Warbing Cane this turn. Interesting. So now we've essentially fed this 2-cost RNA to Irving for the turn, it looks like. Muhammad wondering if Dragoons have bursts that kill.
So they do have access to some, but they don't play too many usually. Go ahead,
we just saw the 6-cost RNA
yeah.
in the list. That's going to be one of them, and that's going to hit either one of these forwards that we're looking at right now. But other than that,
they usually skip on all the Odin stuff these days because there's just too many Dragoons.
Yeah, Odin as a kind of just like as a kill spell on its own, not really enough value for what Dragoons wants to be doing. You know, it looks a lot better whenever we're using it for like lightning abilities and things, but when we're not, kind of makes sense that we're skipping out on it. But it looks like NBM just looking to really slam on the gas, and there's that EX burst we were just talking about.
Yeah, Muhammad, I think that, so what Muhammad's saying in chat is he says he's wondering, because now he's considering, like, what if I had to play against this Dragoons deck as the NBM player, right? He says, I'm wondering if against a deck like this we play aggressively, like, before the build-up happens. Yeah, because, is that the EX Kane? Because that'll do it too, minus 5k, right?
Sure is. Minus 5k on the Fran will get her off the board.
Oh, it does actually clear someone here too, that's something. Normally we don't play that Kane, honestly. It's interesting to see.
I guess we're trying out some extra.
I mean, it's good here. I'll tell you what, though, if NBM is something that you're confident that you're going to run into, the 5k burst removals are more relevant. So
yeah, and now we have an online Kane because we're at damage 3.
Yeah, boy.
Maybe snap off this Balthier and just get to work.
Yeah, and oh my god, and reveal the Freya off the Alice. Reveal the Freya off the Alice. So yeah, Muhammad, I think it's two things, right? I think you have to get an early damage, and then you have to present a board that he has to use like the Freya clear on, and then you're going to try to remove that Freya. Maybe it's like a no-no or using one of your backups or something to clear the Cherry Blossom Freya before you play the forwards, and then commit like a Balthier or something else and like 2CB Lightning or whatever to just like basically just finish them all at once type of deal, I think. Because if you clear that, if they do that, wipe the board, and then you clear the Freya with like a backup or something, which the deck does have a lot of potential to clear. Oh, USA got a goal! Yay, goal! You do have the potential to clear the Freya without using a forward, which is huge because then they can't respond with removal.
Balthier to damage, not where IBM wants to see him, especially after we just lost one. Although Kurt is already behind on damage. Maybe we need to find some way to protect ourselves on this upcoming turn still.
God, I gotta like audit my deck on this website now, man.
Looks like Gilgamesh coming out almost certainly looking at Balthier in the break zone and maybe even Lightning. Just try to keep him off of these really devastating closeout plays. And that's exactly right. We got Balthier and Lightning out of the break zone. Try to keep Xavier off of ways to get in and move attackers out of, or blockers out of the way.
Oh, they give me too many backups, dude. I don't play 17 backups. That's so unnecessary. They put extra Thornton in there.
You're only on 2?
Yeah, I hate that card.
Okay.
But he works in this deck because he's 14, and because Oriander is so important, and that he is the reason between just drawing into one of 3 copies of Oriander, Astrologian, and Loperit, and 2 Thornton, there should be no world where I don't. But I do have to force myself to Thornton for exactly Oriander if he's not down already every game. It is discipline that must happen.
We love a disciplined Thornton.
Yeah, but otherwise,
looks like getting rid of the Lightning from Brixton was not going to be enough because we're just going to top deck it anyway.
Yeah, one of the benefits of playing so much card draw / filtering, I think, is being able to cheat lower on back, and also playing so many standard unit multi-play backups is being able to cheat lower than other decks. If I was on
now this is
what's
interesting.
his name, the light guy, I'd play 15 Luso.
We've given up our Alice to keep Irving off the attack here.
Oh, like we dulled the Irvine. Yeah, maybe to prevent him from moving 2 more targets. If they're like high enough value, is it?
I don't see any high value targets.
No.
We have Alice and a backup Dragoon down there, and then we just put another Alice down there. So I'm not entirely sure what the motivation behind that play is.
How do you return his congrats on your top cut? Thank you, Mr. Sire. Sorry, I was reading that out loud.
Oh yeah. Feels like maybe we're just giving up our value.
Mohammed, 100%, dude. I think that people who are cutting the Vorpal Bunny or the Dinosaur are looking at what the card does, like its literal ability, and are missing the forest for the trees, dude. Because the entire purpose of playing those cards is A, to have a backup that dodges removal from your opponent to make your bulkier turns like even more crazy lethal out of nowhere turns, but also to just have these really easy Pinello activations, like they're 2CP things you can play. You can use them to get her. To have like multiple Pinello activations, or just have one still on the other side of an Ash that's early, that's just easier to use. Like there's so many.
Oh my God, John!
Oh,
the stack. We had the main 2 Kane S ability followed by the Irving S. And we were gonna crack the Dragoon to get a Kane and use the S ability again in response.
The Kane in main. Oh my God! It's jump. We're jumping. Now, see, I think
we are jumping.
The MBM player just got everything they wanted out of that, dude. We've blown up 2 of our backups, and yeah, this Kane's gonna come in. He's gonna do the thing, and then the next turn we're just gonna play Ash, dude. God, the fact that we haven't even used our limit break deck yet. Muhammad, this is some really interesting Ash play, huh? He's like over there, like. He's calling Ash's friend's house to see if she stayed over or something, because he's like worried that she hasn't come home yet.
Checking his phone, 6 missed calls, outgoing to Ash.
Yeah, like, hello? We're just saving him for... But I mean, like we are... Kurt does still have a lot of cards in his hand, but he's got to kind of like rebuild here, which is really awkward.
Yeah,
we're gonna play the Dragoon. I mean, if this gets Opus 12 Dragoon from the break zone, oh man, it's just a 2-drop, dude. You really want to. His break zone is very light on guys, but yeah, if you had the one that the one we reveal the 4 guys from your hand, always feels so good to play off of that 4 CP backup, man. When there's exactly 4 cards left in your hand and you're playing that out of the break zone.
See, now I would not be swinging with this Kane here.
I think I literally think we're dead. That lightning is going to kill this 2CP Dragoon blocker that we've got, and okay. I mean, yeah, I guess kill the Kane before you can jump, sure.
Yep, that makes sense. And we've got a million different ways to
we can move this dude. I mean, like this game is over, right?
I think we hold, especially with Kane having first strike, that makes him relatively difficult to swing around.
Like I don't see a single Balthier in the discard pile yet, dude. Like if
with as many EX bursts as a deck like this will be running,
we just need any like literally anything, any MBM play here.
No, so the reason we don't see Balthier in the discard piles because we've already removed one from the game.
Removed one from the game. That's
and
true.
we have 1 in damage.
Oh, that is true too.
So we've seen 2 Balthiers.
Let's see Ash.
Discard.
That's alright. Ash. Go get me. Oh nope. Okay. Cloud. Break Dragoon. That does do that. I think we will not be clapping back this turn. Looks like we're just turning a lightning sideways and then passing.
Mm-hmm.
Arnea getting Kurt a free card. Kurt, we still got it. We still got it. We're still in this one, dude.
That's a card we like to see.
Arnea is helping us pretend like we had Alice in play last turn still. Adding a Barber to hand. Oh my god, now the clap back, dude.
a really scary board of attackers here potentially.
Can Kurt just kill Xavier now instead?
Potentially.
Oh my god. I mean, he's got to do a little math now because he's got Barbara. This plays on the field. This gives something first strike. So we got to move Cloud. Attack. We have one attacker already. Barbara herself is another attacker. God, the RNA, and she's damage 3, so she's going to be giving those Dragoons a little extra juice. Getting Rickard, whatever. He's CP. Oh, we can play the Kane LB. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Kane LB for pretty cheap, right? 4 CP, I think, and he can get back another forward, another 2 CP forward.
We can grab this this Dragoon forward that deals 8k to something. Get that Cloud out of the way.
But we need to have 4 backups to.
We do have to get 4 backups, but we do have 6 cards in hand. I don't know.
Now, one thing though is if Xavier's got that 1 water backup up, Kukulane turns this whole thing upside down. But I'll tell you what.
That's true.
I'll tell you what. Kukulane on the Barbara, when you're like, okay, well, I've played 6 forward, or 4 or 5 forwards, and then you Kukulane 2, and you're like, oh, okay, pass. You've still got this whole big wide board he has to figure out on the MBM side of things, right? Oh, that's a good one. That'll kill the Cloud MB and the Swinger. Yeah, man, we are able to present a lot of threats this turn. Go ahead.
This maybe the reason Kurt cracked the Alice earlier was just to keep Dragoons in the break zone.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He was trying to protect like some high value targets in the break zone. Or you're saying, the total number of like every Dragoon is a high value target.
Yeah.
Every card named Dragoon is high value. Turns out.
So we're actually going to attacks already. Looks like we're actually not going for a kill turn. We're just turning Freya sideways.
Oh, well, look at that. Look at that. I mean, it's a good thing then, right? But I mean, now I remain scared now if I'm Kurt
still
of the
a very
clapback.
scary position.
Yeah.
Definitely want to see if we can get more bodies on the board here, I think.
Yeah, I mean, obviously if we had played the bar... Oh.
Now this... feels ill-advised.
Stop. I'm so scared for him, dude. It feels like we've already gotten away with murder in this game.
Maybe a Cloud limit break here to well, I don't know. Okay, Warping Kane. And that's it. This doesn't feel like enough to me, John. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm scared, brother. That's no protection, man. That's like that's Plan B. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna take care of the problem after it happens. We need to prevent the problem. You know, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, man.
And we already see Xavier going for the removal here. We are removing some cards from the game in second main to snap off.
God damn, we're just gonna fucking blast this thing with it. Oh.
Now I think it's possible Kurt is holding up the Freya S, and so we see Xavier hitting the Freya instead, so that Freya can't zap our play here.
Man, I am.
And since we are still in second main, we are just gonna play this other Freya. Ooh. Maybe should have held off on that Odin until our turn.
Also, maybe just like the Freya doesn't do anything here. He's got no cards in his hand. She's just sitting there. So like,
oh, that's true. She's got no gas.
That's a desperation like tempo Freya. I mean, she's got first strike and 7,000 power, which is, I guess, not nothing, but
it's gonna feel like nothing in just half a second here.
There it is. Yeah, dude. I mean, like. This is exactly it. We were not respecting this at all.
And the no.
I mean, maybe we were respecting. We just like decided we were gonna make them have it. 2 of them were already gone or something like that. But again, because not only is he something about cards like Ash that we wanted him to play that he still has not played, by the way, all game, is that that it just gets you to those cards faster. Because even if you don't find the Balthier in your Ash, and you put 5 cards on the bottom of your deck that aren't Balthier, guess what? You're drawing Balthier 2.5 turns faster, so... but yeah, no, I mean, hey, it looks like we don't even need to use Ash to get it here, and that is going to be 7 points of damage for Xavier, taking it this week with MBM, which I think might actually be a double dip for him here recently.
A little bit, yeah. Sure is. I think
maybe 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago, and it was me on my silly mid deck that I didn't think was going to win any games.
Oh man, hell yeah, dude. Look,
I was so confident I wasn't winning any games on that mid deck.
Sometimes you're just in it for a good time, man. We used to.
I sure was that day.
There was a deck I used to play that was so bad, but I was just having so much fun. We called it the Citadel because it was just so many. It was all the Cids. It was engineers. It was engineer tribal, like literally
the Citadel.
The Citadel, dude. And
I love that.
Those can tell you. Gally from down here in my local, he remembers the Citadel, dude. He remembers the days. This is deep in the throes of COVID, dude. It's like Opus 12 or 13 or something, somewhere back there. We're just building these wacky engineer decks and playing them online. Just to we had one of the guys, when he attacks, you can buff one. It's choose a forward and you buff it equal to the number of engineers you have, right? But we were using it to buff one of their forwards, and then we were using 2CP Diabolos, which chooses a forward. It says if its power has been increased or decreased, break it. So we were,
oh my God.
And then because one of the engineers is when he attacks, he activates all your engineers, whatever, too. So it was this silly little, I don't know. We were just having. Yeah, sometimes you just got to do some wacky shit and have a good time with it, and then it works out.
There's no wacky stuff on the table here. We've got 2 very strong decks by two seasoned players of the game coming in for a great round of sort of back and forth. Maybe over committing to these attacks, and here we are, 7-5. Xavier takes it.
I think you do have to. You got to respect the kill power of MBM, and there were a lot of turns there where we just said, "I hope he doesn't have it." And the deck like MBM, especially when cards like Ash and Pinello, I know we didn't play Ash here, but Ash and Pinello are just putting 5 on the bottom all the time. They're going to find the thing. They're churning through their cards. Right?
And that's the other thing too. Even if we don't find the thing, we're gonna find a thing in this deck.
Thing, yeah. There's so many paths to get there.
We just saw we're sitting here Mohammed's pulling his hair out, waiting for Ash to come onto the table, and it didn't matter that she didn't. Because there's just so many things you can find in this deck anyway.
Yeah, she came onto the table. We used one to pay for Cloud. She's sitting right there, dude.
You're right.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. She did. But all right, that's it for us this week. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Nice, clean 3 rounds here, and thank you, Greg, for stopping by. It's always a pleasure.
Thanks for having me, man. I appreciate it. Getting in a little bit of practice for. The Colorado, we're calling it the Summer Choco Bowl, I think is the name we settled on.
The Choco Bowl, dude. Yes.
Yeah, in about a month from now. For anyone who doesn't know, Colorado, we didn't get any LQs this year, which is a little disappointing, but we decided, you know what, we're going to have a little tournament of our own anyway, just a little unofficial for fun, kind of prizing funded by our local players. And I'm really excited for that. I'm going to be hopefully shoutcasting for that tournament, which will be the first tournament around here that I haven't actually played in.
Well, that's awesome, dude. And there's some cool guys out there, dude. So that's awesome. I'm glad that you guys are doing something for yourselves. If you're not going to take care of your guys, and then how can they? Then you show them how you're oh, we did this. We had all these people show up. We had such a good time. And then there's no way they don't. They got to pick you for something next time. So
exactly.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody. That is it for us tonight. Good night, everyone. Go USA. Good luck, USA. Crush it in the World Cup. And we will see everybody back on Sunday for coffee and bullshit, potentially, probably. I didn't check in with Irving about the holiday week, but he said see you Sunday when I was saying goodbye to him last weekend, so I assume we're on.
That sounds like confirmation.
That's right. That sounds like it. All right. Take care, everybody. Bye. Goodbye.